Win, win. Win, win. Scott Friedman.
How many of you in the audience would like to have more energy? Show of hands. Okay, most of you are honest. That's good. Everybody wants more energy. Energy is what makes things work. The more that we can advance win-win thinking and take what would otherwise be adversarial situations and turn them into win-win situations, the more energy we're going to have. Everybody knows conflict drains us, and synergy and making things work uplifts us. This speech is all about how to identify, communicate, and implement win-win solutions. So listen carefully. Welcome, everybody. If you do this, it could have a dramatic difference in your life. Nothing more is impactful than the examples we set. So I'm going to use 3 examples to illustrate how all this works. One thing to say it, another thing to put it in practice. The examples are from my marriage, always a fertile ground. My business life, never any conflict in the mortgage business. And that most difficult of all relationships, the one that is mysterious, hard to put your hands on, and the most devastating that we have, our relationship with ourselves. So first, relationship with my wife. We have 4 boxer dogs. We don't have enough time and energy for them. She wants another dog. I'm going, oh, please. In identifying win-win solutions, it's always time when there's conflict to take a step back. And my step back there was more important to me than how much work or the dogs would be is supporting my wife. So I said, I'm not really in favor of this, but I'm not going to stand in your way. If you want to do it, do it. She gets a French bulldog. Anybody here know about French bulldogs? They're just about the cutest thing God ever created. Another step back to a deeper value. That dog just brought so much joy to us that the work and the initial objections I had disappeared in light of how much joy just this dog was. So again, taking a step back. So where there was a conflict, she wanted a dog, I didn't want another dog, came back to deeper values, and it was a win-win because we both achieved deeper, more profound values of more joy in our life. Second example. As a mortgage broker, I'm doing a loan for this fellow, and guess what? We have to decide on a fee. Typically, people think the more I make, the more you have to pay. We're at odds. Someone's going to win and someone's going to lose here. Reframing the situation, I said, what's fair is best for everybody. You and I need to have a discussion about what's fair, and we can't proceed until we agree. And if we can't agree, we're not going to proceed. We had a discussion, and very quickly we came to an agreement. And not only did we come to an agreement, but we developed a mutual respect and a working relationship that has really proved necessary, given all the hurdles of getting mortgages today. The third example, that most difficult one, my relationship with myself. The battle rages on. Part of me wants to follow my dreams, and part of me wants to hang on to the money. At this point in my life, following my dreams means dipping into my savings. And you got to understand, the family I grew up in, my father said, we don't pay interest, we collect it. He was the guy that would park 10 minutes away, not to put a nickel in the parking meter, and he was a very wealthy guy. So I come from this sort of frugal, hang on to your money kind of background. So again, I'm in conflict. Follow my dreams or make the money stretch. So I take a step back and do a deeper value and say, what's most important? And to me, it's living my life. I'd say honestly, and my whole big thing is honesty. Honesty with other people, but most important, honesty with myself. So when I ask myself what's most important, I give an honest answer, which is following my dreams. I would rather spend one day following my dreams than 20 years trying to stretch the money. My dream is to be able to be myself and value myself at such a level that I'm a sought-after speaker and consultant, and that the impact of what I have to share changes the dominant thinking in the world from believing that we get ahead by defeating the competition to believing and acting on the fact that we get ahead by lifting everybody up. And I'm committed to that. And it seems big, crazy, a whole lot to do. But that's my dream. And I'm committed to it. And win, lose, or draw, I'm going after it. So with these three examples, what I've illustrated and hopefully inspired you to do is whenever you have a conflict, take a step back into your deeper values. Communicate how they work, how they would be operative in that situation, whether it's with yourself or someone else, whether it's telling someone what's fair is best for all, whatever it is. And communicate from that perspective how a win-win situation can be identified and implemented. If you do that, the enrichment of your life will be phenomenal. And over and above that, the example you set, which is the most powerful impact you will ever have in the world, will inspire other people to do the same.